Hi everyone. Happy Monday and happy belated Mother's Day to all you mamas, all the women in your lives who have nurtured you, love you, because you know the saying that it takes a village to grow up a child. And so all those women who are biological and non-biological mamas, bonus mamas, women who nurture and pour out so much love into all of your lives. We salute you, we celebrate you, not just on Mother's Day, but every day, and we love you. So, this is first time you all will be seeing me outside. Yes, I'm surrounded by a lot of pine trees, or what we like to call back home Christmas trees. And what you all are seeing is these beautiful trees and this beautiful day that I get to walk outside, right? So you will always see me like in winter hats and hoodies and all those things because I'm always cold here. Right now it is about 12 degrees Celsius, which is way too cold for me, all right, which is like in Fahrenheit about 40 degrees. Still too cold for me. Today it was overcast and now it's a little sunny, but nevertheless it's a little still chilly and I don't like to feel cold. So I'm wearing my hoodie, my winter hat and all that. So you will want to know why I am walking. So I'm walking because I'm doing what is called the 75 hard challenge, which I had mentioned I think a couple of weeks ago or a couple of months ago that I was doing, Cliff and myself was doing. But Cliff unfortunately had to stop doing it because of work, but I am still doing it, and we have approximately 75 days left to complete this 75 hard challenge. So I will just show you a little bit about this beautiful place that I call home, North Idaho, and you'll get to see some of the sceneries that I enjoy, and I'll tell you more about the 75 hard challenge. This place here is one of my favorite places to walk. It is so quiet, peaceful. It's like literally you could hear your own thoughts, and here is so safe and you feel so secure, and all the neighbors know each other and everyone is so friendly. Everyone have been so friendly to me. I've met so many of my mother-in-law neighbors, and walking here gives me that opportunity for me to just think about my day, think about things that I want to accomplish in life, things that I've done right today, things that I've done wrong today, talk to God, you know, meals to prep, all those things I get the opportunity while I'm walking here just to think about, you know. And literally you could walk here for like a mile, right? And you will not see anyone. But all the roads are not like this, right? This is a private road. So this is a road that leads to my neighbor's home. But don't worry, they had given me the authorization that I could walk here because they know how I like to walk and I've been exercising. So they've given me permission that I could walk on their private road. But look how beautiful this is. Tell me, right? Tell me if you cannot agree, right? You might say, well, there's no color, there's just green. But listen to this. You're not hearing anything. You're not hearing no cars, no trucks, no dogs. You'll hear birds. And I honestly wish that we could have seen a deer or two pass along the path, because normally you will have a lot of deer running across the path, or turkeys, which is wild turkey I'm talking about, right? And you would just see them and all that. But I haven't seen any so far on my walk today. But nevertheless, look at this. Oh my word, I have spent so many days just walking here, just talking to God, just thanking Him for this life that I have, that I'm blessed to be able to come here and live. You know, I talk to God about my neighbors, you know. I pray for my neighbors because it gives me that opportunity to just really just talk to God about anything. And it is just so beautiful and peaceful. Oh, I just love it here. Look at this. So I usually turn right up here, even though my neighbors say I could walk straight up to their home, but I usually turn here because I don't want to, you know, even though they give me the permission to walk on their private driveway, yes, this is their private driveway, I don't want to, you know, take it for granted and just show up right in front of their home or anything like that. So I just usually turn there and just walk back. Oh, I just love it here. Okay, so look at this view that I get to experience every day. Look at that view, look at the mountains. So Idaho is not only famous for the Idaho potatoes, but also wheat, what we call chana or chickpeas or garbanzo beans, split peas, lentils, all that is grown within this region. Okay, so all the foods and stuff that we enjoy in the Caribbean grown right here in my second home in Idaho. Look at this view. I just love to walk in between these trees. So let me tell you a little bit about the 75 hard challenge. So the 75 hard challenge is 75 days of exercise. Sorry, I'm just gathering my thoughts. 75 days of exercise, right? And each day you have to have 2 exercise per day, right? So technically you're exercising 150 times in that 75 days. One must be outside, right, no matter the weather, and it must be a minimum of that 45 minutes. You have to drink a gallon of water. You have to read 10 pages of a non-fictional book, take a progress break, and be on a diet. Okay, so for myself and Cliff, we didn't really do a diet per se because we usually eat healthy, but it has been great for me so far. Cliff unfortunately had to stop because he started to work, and because he was working and drinking that 1 gallon of water every day, he needed to run to the bathroom so often it just didn't make sense. You know, you cannot be productive and run into the bathroom. Fortunately for me, I'm working from home, so it's easier for me. So one thing I've realized with this 75 hard challenge, for me, honestly, it was not really hard. I am on, I think it's like day 70 for me of 75 days. Woot woot. And for me, it really wasn't difficult because the only thing I changed with my diet was increasing my water intake. I increased my fruit and vegetable intake, which Cliff and I, if you know me, I'm a fruity because I love fruits and vegetables, so we always have a lot of that in our refrigerator. I cut down on the amount of carbs that I was eating. So where I'm from, we eat a lot of rice. I swapped that out for quinoa. And before I started this challenge, that was Christmas time, I was at my heaviest post-pregnancy, which was 162 pounds. Crazy, right? And I'm like 5'5", 5'6", so that is overweight. So Cliff and I decided that we wanted to change that. So we started to really watch what we were eating and more had like portion control. So when Tad, you know Tad, right? we had highlighted Blessing Beds. He's the founder of Blessing Beds. When he sent me an invite to do the 75 Hard Challenge, Cliff and I, we jumped on it. And we were like, yes, we're going to do this because we need to be not only spiritually healthy, but also physically healthy. Because we need to be physically healthy to do the things that God have called us to do. So this challenge for the group, because it is part of a group, so it is the 75 Hard real life group. The challenge is supposed to start for us on March the 1st, but we started on March the 2nd just because we had too many things going on. As I said, for me, the only challenge was 1, drinking water, 2, exercising outside here when it is snowing. This Caribbean girl don't really like the cold. And the other thing was really teaching me time management, because it had times where I was working, studying, had like 4 assignments due within the same week, still having to exercise 90 minutes a day. And you might just say, well, it's just 90 minutes, but when I'm lacking sleep and all that, you know, it could be tough. But nevertheless, I would not say that it was very challenging for me. And not only that, I got to read a lot of books. I used to really love to read books, but since I've been working and studying and all those things, and after my medical degree, I was like, I'm not reading for any, I'm reading only for a purpose, right? Because I'm tired of reading medical journals, medical books and all that. So it was really good to start back reading. And I read 3 books so far, about to start the 4th one. So I read, all the books that I've read is from John Maxwell. Let me tell you something, oh my word. It just truly put a fire in my belly to do the things that God have called me to do. The first book I read was No Limits. The book that I'm reading now is Falling Forward. The second book I read, can't remember the name though, that I read, but it really pushing me to fulfill the purpose that God have called me to do. Also, taking time to exercise out of my busy schedule, you know, and especially like when I'm walking in a place like this, right, where I could literally hear my thoughts, it have truly helped me on my relationship with Christ grow. Because sometimes we get so caught up in doing things, in working, in studying, in trying to further ourselves, in trying to do for other people, that sometimes we put ourselves on the back burner, or sometimes we put God on the back burner. So this opportunity really have given me the time to just talk to God, you know, and I could shout. As you can see, I'm talking loud right now, and all I'm hearing is the birds. All I'm seeing is the beautiful trees around me, looking up at the sky and seeing the beauty that God created. You know, literally I could just hear my thoughts, I could talk to God, and it have truly made me like my spiritual walk get deeper. So I will encourage you to take that time. You know, you may not be able to do the 75 Hard Challenge because of health reasons or your schedule or whatever. So I'm not saying that everyone have to do it, but just take that time at least once a week, twice a week, to just go somewhere in a park, just get away from it all and spend time with God and just appreciate it. It really allows you to appreciate the little things, the things that you take for granted, you know, because I am no longer at my desk. I pull myself away from all the distractions, because if I'm at my desk, an email will pop up, someone will send me a message, someone may call me, something, and here no one isn't calling me, right? I am just here walking with myself and the Holy Spirit and just truly enjoying nature, just enjoying my relationship with God, just, you know, just talking to God. You know, a lot of times, well, at least me, I could talk about myself. I always felt that praying was, you know, you have to say these particular words, you know, it have to be exactly paraphrased and with Christianese, or it must sound godly, or it must be this and must be phrased that way. No, I've been walking here and talking to God, and this is praying. That is what praying is, just talking to God like you would talk to your sibling, like how you would talk to your wife, how you would talk to your spouse, how you would talk to your neighbor, right? I've had times where I was in so much pain, and spiritually or even mentally or physically, I would just cry out to God, and you know, and this opportunity is where you could just do that, when you pull yourself away from all the busyness, all the distraction of this life, and just talk to God. And I'm rattling on, but I encourage you to just pull yourself away. Even Jesus did it. If you read the Bible, you'll see many times that Jesus pulled himself away from the crowd, pulled himself away from distractions, just to spend time with God. And that is a great example for us, that we should pull ourselves away from any type of distractions and just spend time with God. So anyhow, Genesis Project family, I'm going to finish my walk. I'm going to show you a little bit of the farm. I'm going to introduce you to some special ladies. Yes, you all will get a kick off of this. Some very special ladies. So I will chat with you soon. Bye.